his eye out for a split second. Nice find by AD.
1-2 punch. Let's head back to Milwaukee. Lakers head coach Frank Vogel is speaking with Mike in the media on Zoom.
Well, Frank, kind words from AD there.
I try to train all my players. This is what they're supposed to say about their coach.
Right.
Done with their press conference. He finally did it. The training's kicking in.
Right. Got it. So on the game, Frank, so many threes, right? Second time that you guys have hit 19 threes. You mentioned that the spacing that you get with Mark coming in, it adds to that. But what was it tonight specifically that allowed that shot profile against the Bucks?
Well, again, taking what the defense gives you, they're a very good defensive team, in particular in guarding the paint. And if you try to force at the rim, they force a lot of misses. So you have to play paint to rate basketball. We did a good job of seeing the backside when we drew 3, 4, 5 defenders to the paint. And we rewarded great passing with shot confidence, in particular KCP, Braun in some instances. But that's you have to take what the defense gives you. We have a ton of shooters on this team, and if we make the extra pass, we have a chance to get hot like we did tonight.
Frank, we've talked in recent days about the paint defense, and you said you wanted to focus a little bit more on the low man. AD mentioned that the weak side help has to come a little better. But tonight, and then just in general, what are you seeing overall defensively this season, and where would you like to keep improving as Milwaukee got, almost 60 points in the paint tonight?
Yeah, I thought we slipped in the last 3-4 games, forgetting wins and losses with low man recognition, making sure that we were really protecting the rim and committing to that part of our defense. And even though they got 60 points in the paint, that's what they do. They bring the threat of the three ball to attack the rim. But I don't know exactly how many, but I believe we took or attempted to take at least 10 charges tonight. And that's what we want. We want collisions at the rim. Hopefully that are charges or vert plays where we can get out on the break. But we made some big plays. With regard to Giannis in particular. And, when you take a few charges on a guy like that, hopefully he gets a little more hesitant, attacking the rim. And, I thought he threw some of those out afterwards. That led to missed threes and, helped us get on the break. So we did a better job with it tonight, but, obviously we've still gotta keep improving.
Wow. Hey, Frank, Milwaukee obviously was leading early in the first half and had a lot of points in the paint and transition opportunities. Did you feel like you guys had sort of adequate energy at the start of the game? And if not, what brought sort of the urgency or brought you guys into it?
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with our energy the whole night. I think we had some plays offensively where we had poor balance. And we've had a couple games in a row in transition where, we're so focused on Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo that we're losing guys, and that happened a ton tonight. We have to improve with that. We still have to make sure that, we match up to everyone on the floor, in particular, not letting guys get behind our defense. Just an area to clean up and hopefully learn from in a win.
And the Lakers get the win 113-106. They go to 12-4. The Bucks go to 9-6. LeBron does it all. 34 points, 8 assists, 6 boards. Kenny Pope, season high, 23, 7 threes, 3 rebounds. Anthony Davis, 18, 9, and 6. He scored 8 of those in the opening quarter. AD, I love this. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? You guys have been shooting the ball well all year, but 19 more threes tonight. What did you see as the key there and how you were able to get looks and knock them down and how much of a difference it made?
You just get into the paint. Last game we had 18 paint touches in the first quarter and then 18 in the entire second half. And, when we get to the paint, we're able to finish or we're able to kick out to our shooters and let them make some open threes. And tonight we was able to get into the paint, knowing this is a defense who protects the paint, 5 guys in the paint, and, guys made the right pass.
On the flip side, Milwaukee was able to score in the paint a lot tonight. I believe it was 58 points in the paint. Frank said that's been a focus in the last film session. What have you been seeing defensively, and how do you think that can get shored up a bit better?
That's been very good with our low man, which is, our help side defense. We're depending on guys to play one-on-one a lot, containing their man. And, And, you know, we're a defensive-minded team. You know, we rely on each other to help. You know, guys are good in this league. Guys are going to get beat. Guys are going to make tough shots, but we got to be able to help our teammates. And we're usually good around, you know, the three-point area, you know, three-point line, you know, about a break where we help guys out. But once they get in the paint, you know, that guy who's supposed to be in rotation is haven't been there for us, and we missed it a couple times tonight as well. So, you know, we got to be better at that.
Bill Orr.
Hey, D. You know, so much was made last summer about LeBron finishing second to Giannis in MVP. Obviously, you also in DPOY. Did that add any motivation or juice to this matchup tonight for you guys?
No. No, that was last season. Honestly, no one, you know, had brought that up or talked about it. You know, our motivation was not losing 2 in a row tonight, and we were able to get that accomplished. I mean, you know, he's a great player on both sides of the ball. And, you know, he deserved them. You know, for us, we just try to go out there and win basketball games.
Al?
Hey, D. You know, it seemed like you know, the team was trying to get you a lot of post-ups in late in the game, and then you have, you know, 3 assists, I think, on 3 critical baskets in a little stretch in the fourth quarter. What was the adjustment for you, and how did you kind of adapt your mentality to how you're operating out of the post?
Right now, I'm so hard on myself, man. I think I suck right now. Man, I'm not making shots. I'm not making free throws. But I think tonight my aggressiveness, you know, just being in the post and getting to the paint, you know, allow guys to get open. And, you know, I trust, you know, my teammates. You know, AC hit one for me. Brian hit one, and Kenny hit one. And they're in the right spots where I want those guys when I have the ball in the post, and was able to just make the read, you know, with their guys doubling or collapsing to the paint when I get there, and was able to kick it out, and those guys made shots. So, yeah, I think just my aggressiveness tonight opened up the floor for everyone, and you know, that's the only way I feel like, you know, I'm going to get out of this, you know, funk or whatever, you know, that I'm in. You know, so I put a lot of pressure on myself to be a better basketball player each and every game, and you know, that's what I'm going to continue to do.
Dave?
AD, whether it was explicit or not going into the game and you guys talking about the matchup with Giannis, when you look at the score sheet after the game, you see you hold the back-to-back MVP, or not hold him, you contribute to him having 9 turnovers. Is there a level of satisfaction in terms of, I know you take pride in the defense, that you guys were able to, you know, have that type of effect on a guy you mentioned as a great player?
Yeah, I mean, it's team defense. You know, everyone, just not the guy on the ball, is helping guard him. The league has created this, you know, phrase, the Giannis Wall, and because he's so good in transition, and when you load up, he make the right plays. And I think Wes kind of helped us out tonight. You know, able to play with him last year. They give us a little insight on the things that they like to run and they like to do.